How's your day been? Mine's been busy, that's why I'm so late getting this up here. A really funny day today, and it's very cold outside, but I've got a lovely warm cosy fire, so I hope you're all safe and warm at home. Today I'm going to read you Magnus and Maungti's Christmas. So this is the second one in the series. It's the wrong time of the year to be reading this, but anyhow. And Maungti says, "Yahoo! I am on again." So, let's have a look. You may have heard tell of the Maungti mouse and the fierce midnight battle in Maungti's house. How the mice stayed that winter till one summer's day they left for a fortnight to Caroline Bay. It was soon to be Christmas, and Magnus the cat was getting quite lazy and also quite fat. There were wonderful smells from behind the fridge door and astonishing things in his dish on the floor. Trout heads and salmon tails, turkey and ham, and succulent morsels of minted roast lamb. Leftover truffle with jelly and cream. It couldn't be true, but it wasn't a dream. Yum. Now Magnus decided to visit the mice in their holiday quarters to offer advice. Oh, yes. On what they were missing. But boastful and mean, he said, "You won't believe what I've eaten and seen." Maungti Mouse told his family, "Just wait, we'll have the best Christmas. It isn't too late. Now follow me home, kids. You mustn't feel flat, for we can do better than Magnus the cat." Under the cover of darkness, they crept through the house, and Maungti said, "Shush now, quiet as a mouse." They peeped in a window, sprayed white with some snow at the magical scene in the fairy light glow. Whoops, I shouldn't do that, should I? I've got to keep my hands clean. They have just been washed. Now, while they were looking, a cry and a sob was heard down below them, and there by a log, Maungti, the littlest mouse of them all, had been trying to climb up, but happened to fall. "You left me behind," he squeaked in a rage. "It's not fair, not my fault that I'm small for my age. Just give me a hand up, then I too can see. Make them move over and find room for me." He's cross. He looked through the glass and he blinked with surprise, for a tall tree was standing in front of his eyes, with fruit round and shiny, with berries like pearls, and creepers that glistened and twisted in twirls. Then suddenly, huge in the branches, he saw a face that alarmed him, sharp teeth and a claw, a nose with a nose ring, ears tattered and flat, mighty and menacing, Magnus the cat. With a lunge and a yowl and a spit and a scratch, he leapt to the window and flicked up the catch. But somehow it happened in all of the uproar, the cat in the Christmas tree fell to the floor. That's the picture you just saw. I might have to not show you the next picture and show you what's happening now. So here's the mice. "Hurrah!" cheered the mice, and they burst into song. But Maungti, worried, saw something was wrong, for the cat lay quite still with a trunk on his nose and the fairy lights draped from his head to his toes. "Be quiet, kids, there's work to do," ordered the mouse. "We've got to help Magnus and clean up the house. If we pull on the branches, we might set him free. Mice, into position. I'll count. 1, 2, 3. There's the tree. Poor Magnus is underneath. "Heave ho! Now keep heaving. That's it. That's enough. I think he's still breathing. Old Magnus is tough. Let's clear up the mess. Hey, there's chocolate to eat. I promised you youngsters were in for a treat." Maungti, the smallest, felt rather full. He nibbled a Santa, not helping them pull, and now rather sleepy he spotted a bed, and there in the straw he laid down his sweet head. Oh, I don't know if that was a good idea. Maungti, anxious now, called out, "Let's go, the cat's coming round and will blame us, you know." "My poor nose," wailed Magnus. "I'm going to be sick. But not till I've got you for playing this trick." He lashed with his claws, but was still in a daze, so the mice ran straight past him, escaping the maze of jumbled up branches and fairy lights bright, and out through the window and into the night. They'd escaped. Woohoo! Magnus turned back and sank down by the table. He gazed at the figures and sheep round the cradle, so peaceful and soothing, so good for his eyes. Then something he saw made him twitch with surprise. Out in the garden, mice chuckled with glee, comparing their pickings from under the tree, streamers and ribbons and baubles on strings, and a half-broken angel with silvery wings. There they go. They're all excited. Then suddenly somebody said, "Makikahi is missing, perhaps he is dead." They all became quiet. Some started to cry for the littlest mouse who'd been left there to die. Maungti told them he'd go back and see. Perhaps he's got tangled in twigs from the tree. So fearing the worst, he went back to the room where a furious cat might deliver his doom. "Magnus, please help me," the brave rodent said. "A favour for dragging the tree from your head. We've lost our young Mac. Have you seen him around?" "Why, no," lied the cat. "He'll be home, safe and sound." "Yes. I'll look for him anyway," Maungti said, while the cat fixed his sharp eyes on his little round head. "You'd better be quick, for I might change my mind." "But it's Christmas," said Magnus. "Perhaps I'll be kind." "I'll give you a clue. Find some straw and a manger. See what's inside, tucked away from all danger." So when Maungti tracked down the group on the table, he saw little Mac fast asleep in the cradle. "Let him rest," said the cat. "He'll be safe as can be. You can trust me. You know he can live here with me. Now leave us alone if you value your life, and take my best greetings to Fairly, your wife." "I'll give you a clue." Whoops, that's gone back. Better turn the page. Maungti Mouse left the room in despair, and he made his way home through the hole by the stair. The mice had been busy, the place looked just neat, and the table was laden with good things to eat. Pavlova and kiwi fruit, all sorts of cheese, a bowl of fruit salad and Chinese lychees, muffins and almonds with sugary shells, truffles with icing, and chocolate-dipped bells. Ooh, yum. Very special for mice. He told them the tale as they gathered around of the cat in the manger where Mac had been found, how they'd have to be brave and trust Magnus and pray that their brother might come home the very next day. They hung up their stockings and went to their beds, with dreams of Makikahi soon filling their heads, and while they were sleeping, a figure crept in with a sack on his back and a whiskery chin. Christmas Day morning dawned sunny and bright. There were squeals of excitement at every new sight as mice opened parcels and pulled off the string, impatient to get to the treasure within. A skateboard, a snorkel, a scooter and swing, a drum kit, a trumpet, a bracelet and ring. But there in the stocking, the greatest surprise, Makikahi was stretching and opening his eyes. "It's Mac," cried the mice, "our best present of all. We'll help you climb down. Just watch out or you'll fall. And now you've escaped from your horrible fate, we'll have the best Christmas. It isn't too late." Sorry about the dog barking. But nobody noticed a certain cat's eye was pressed to the mouse hole as minutes ticked by, while Maungti gathered the mice round the tree where they danced and sang carols from lunchtime till tea. And there they are, letting him down out of the bag, the sleeping bag. Actually, the Santa sack, I guess. Okay, hope you enjoyed that story. I wonder if you listen to it, can you find some other place names from South Canterbury, New Zealand, where I know those, well, where I come from and the places that I know very well. Love to hear from you. Enjoy, bye.